Greetings, internet viewers. Oxleymations here again with another random video for y'all. I just realized I'm a little high up. This could use, I could stand to come down a little bit. There we go. Okay, so anyway, I just realized I got stuff on my shirt. Yeah. So for today's video, if it wasn't evidenced by the title down below the bag over here, I'm taking a look at a newer offering from Taco Bell. I've known about this one for a while, and I've known about it since they were putting it in several... Let me try that again. I've known about it since they put it into several test markets around the country earlier this year. But here at the dead end, tail end of the year of 2024, I finally got some. So they're from Taco Bell, or Leb Ocat, for those viewing this, because I'm an idiot and I still haven't figured out how to turn the video around on my phone. I got the Taco Bell Nuggets. My apologies for all the crinkling and crunching sounds. Let me just get a plate to put these on so that won't be as big of an issue. This little paper plate here. All empty. And then the hiccups start because I'm hungry. So these are some interesting looking nuggets. They almost look like, you know, those Tyson nuggets that you get at the store? They almost have that kind of a look, only with better breading on them. Actually, no, it's got more of a Tyson chicken tenders if they had KFC breading. That's what I'm getting from looking at this. But if memory serves me correctly, Taco Bell and KFC are both owned by the same big company. So it makes sense that they kind of have the same, look to them. But the main thing isn't actually the nuggets themselves, although it kind of is. Also, I made sure to get the combo, so I got the Taco Bell fries to go with it, and the cheese that goes with the fries. But one of the big things that some people across the internet have been talking about, I've been doing my best to avoid watching any reviews of these things up until now, so this will be as pure of an experience as possible for me. But one thing that I've seen people talking about is the sauces that go with these nuggets. Especially Taco Bell's very first collaboration with Hidden Valley Ranch, the Fire Ranch sauce. Oh, sorry, that was very blurry and out of focus. There we go. That's about as good as it's going to get with my phone. Well, they've got this, which comes in a little red package like this, which I guess is supposed to help sell the fire of the ranch. Another thing we get is a nice little tub here of just regular Bell sauce, which I'm going to guess, just from looking at it, because, look at that. It almost looks like the Raising Cane's kind of sauce, so I'm guessing it's going to be something like that. And then, of course, we have the jalapeno honey mustard sauce. So I'm going to be trying some of these nuggets with each of the different sauces. So this is going to be interesting. All right, where to start? The Fire Ranch, that's probably going to mess up my tongue toward the end. But then again, these all have some kind of a spicy theme to them, so it's not going to matter too much. Let's start off with the jalapeno honey mustard sauce. Go ahead and tear open the little container. Let y'all get a look at that. And I will let you know right now, it is not nearly this neon yellow on this side of the camera. I don't know what's going on, but my camera is making that look like just regular mustard. So it's got a nice honey mustard whiff to it and just a little bit of that tang from the jalapeno. So let's go ahead and get one of the, we'll get one of the worst nuggets to start off with. I'm going to guess this is like a little tiny strip of meat with a bunch of breading on it. Or it could just be an extra bit of cartilage that wound up mixed in with everything else. We'll find out here in a moment, won't we? So dip, dip. Let y'all get a good look at that. And now we consume. It's not bad. It's definitely different from any honey mustard sauce I've had from anywhere else. It's got a nice little bit of a smokiness to it, but I'm not sure if that's from the sauce or if, like, this piece of chicken that I'm eating might have gotten a little overcooked. Regardless, I think that sauce is okay. Now we do a little bit of a palate cleanser with some Starry. That worked surprisingly well as a palate cleanser. All right. Well, I just noticed my lips are already a little bit red from the heat on that sauce. Interesting. Because it doesn't burn as much as you would think it would because, you know, jalapeno. Interesting. Now then, going to move on to the Bell sauce. All right. There we go. It looks a bit different when you actually open up the container. It's a darker shade of orange than that. Trust me on that. The smell from this, that reminds me of the, what is it, the zesty sauce for Burger King's onion rings. With, like, just a hint of something else, something a little more spicy. Barbecue. That's what it's reminding me of. It's a zesty sauce from Burger King mixed with barbecue. So without further delay, got ourselves another little nugget. They're actually not that little. One of these is legitimately like a little tiny chicken tender. But anyway, got another one. Now let's taste the next of the three sauces. So, to your health, everyone. I called it. That is legitimately, like, actually, no. My apologies. Well, let me get another taste. It's definitely barbecue, but it's got something else, not so much like the zesty sauce from Burger King. It's barbecue with a bit more, we'll say, a bit more of a heat to it. It's got, I hate that I'm not as well educated when it comes to, like, foods and, like, sauces and stuff and seasonings. Oh, what is it? It's not cumin. It's not paprika. Regardless, it's barbecue with a kick. And that might actually be overselling it a bit, calling it barbecue. Regardless, it tastes good. I like it, and I do recommend it. And then we're going to move on to the Hidden Valley Fire Ranch Sauce. I'm not expecting this to be any different than the usual ranch, although I'm thinking because they decided to put it in a red tub, it's probably going to have a color similar to this, only, you know, with the big pieces of ranch seasoning in it. So I'm not going to look as I open it. Just going to do this by feel and hope that I don't, like, dump it all over the table. I'm going to tilt it so you guys can get the first viewing of it. Okay, so I was close. It's about a shade lighter than this, than the bell sauce. There's a definite range flavor. Oh, God damn it, why do I always say flavor when I mean to say scent or smell? It's definitely got a range smell to it, a range aroma, if you will. So now we're going to dip the nugget into it. Mm-hmm. 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 It's good stuff. Do another little dip, just so y'all can see me dipping it on camera, because for whatever reason, some people like this. It's okay. But I definitely made the right choice to save that one until last, because that one is the spiciest of the three so far. Not saying it's so spicy I can't finish it, but there's a definite kick that kind of throws the other ones out of balance. And I just realized I didn't do the palate cleanse between the bell sauce and the ranch sauce, but it is what it is. So on that note, now that I just did the palate cleanse thing, I'm going to try it again for the second time. Dip, 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 dip. And then eat. Okay, that actually helped. Didn't realize just quite how much that bell sauce, how powerful it was, flavor-wise. It's definitely ranch with a kick to it. And I think you guys are going to like it. If you like spicy things, that is. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to set the sauce aside, do one more palate cleanse with this, and then I'm going to try one of the nuggets by themselves, because that's the one thing I made the mistake of doing for this whole video, is I did not try one by itself first and then dip it in the sauce. So that's my bad. All right. Gonna just choose one at random. Let's go with this tater tot looking one. So, The flavor is nothing really to write home about, because I think it's more that these are just supposed to be a vessel for the sauces, which any good nugget is supposed to do that. So, they're okay, but they are so much better with the sauce. And I think that's what Taco Bell was going for with these. All right. So now I'm going to rate, well, I'm going to finish up what's in my mouth first, and then I'm going to rate the sauces. Mm-hmm. Okay. So in order of how I would rate these is which one that I would be the first most likely to, if my friends asked me, I'd recommend this one, and then this one, and then this would be my least. So I'm going to say I would recommend the jalapeno honey mustard sauce first and foremost, because that stuff's good. It's got a little bit of a kick to it, but it's not nearly as spicy as the fire ranch. And following that same logic, the Bell sauce here, I would recommend second when it comes to the heat, because it's flavorful, it's tasty, which is another word for flavorful. It's good, but it doesn't have as great of a kick as the Fire Ranch. But if you're going into this and you just want something spicy, but still has a nice little tang to it, not quite like buffalo sauce, but just, something in that vein, then I would recommend this one. So my ranking again, the jalapeno honey mustard sauce is my number 1. The Bell sauce is my number 2. And the Fire Ranch sauce is my number 3. Which is surprising to me because usually I'm a huge fan of ranch dressing. Okay, not a huge fan, but like anytime I get chicken, like chicken nuggets, chicken tenders, some kind of a chicken meal, kind of chicken food at a restaurant, I will usually go for either the ranch or the barbecue. Usually the ranch over the barbecue. But anyway, that's enough of my rambling. My food's getting colder by the minute, and it's been just about 15, almost 16 minutes since I started rambling, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up here. I just want to thank you, each and every single one of you out there watching, for watching. I do truly and greatly appreciate it. And I do actually kind of recommend the nuggets, if only for the sauce. Because, again, that's the whole gimmick. It's like, hey, we got nuggets, and now we've also got sauce. So I'm going to wrap this whole thing up by saying this has been your old Oxleymations. Your old pal Oxleymations saying, viewers beware, and subscribe if you dare. Later.